Taking a look now at outages across the state. 2 days since the ice storm hit southern Michigan hard.
We'll get a live update from Consumers Energy in just moments. But first, News 8's David Horak is live with a look at cleanup efforts. David?
Well, Sue and Emily, we've seen throughout the day still a lot of limbs, branches, big and small, in many people's yards. Caution tape, if not the lines themselves, across residential streets. But also some of the bigger challenges involve traffic signals. We're in Oshtemo Township, west of Kalamazoo. That is one of the busiest intersections that you can find out here. 9th Street and Stadium Drive, west of 131, and one of the, again, main intersections. A lot of horn honking because when the signals are out, it is implied by law enforcement agencies to treat these as four-way intersections. And no matter where you're at, primarily in residential neighborhoods, if you're not hearing bucket trucks from power companies, if you're not hearing chainsaws from lumber crews getting the trees off, you're probably hearing generators, but it's not just homeowners who are relying on them to get their lights back on. Businesses, including Louis Corner Bar on Q Avenue in Texas Township, in Texas Corners, that is only open because of a generator they rented. Operations manager Joel Wolf says shutting down would have cost them tens of thousands of dollars over 3 to 6 days, from spoiled food to paying his staff. And beyond that, he says staying open is what's needed for locals there still without power.
It's costly for what we did, but it's not about the dollar and cents for that aspect of it. It's more of what can we do for Texas Township and give people a place to go, get something to eat. There's a lot of rooftops around us, a lot of families, and no heat, no food.
Other businesses had different types of workarounds to deal with. For example, Latitude 42 Brewing Company's Oshtemo Township location, which is on Main Street west of 131, they got the power back on, but internet is still out for them, which means to them, as they posted on Facebook, operational challenges, and so they had a limited menu, presumably because of ticketing and inventory for their kitchen staff to deal with. So Sue and Emily, on top of that, Wolf, the owner of an operations manager of Louis, he told me that Consumers Energy changed their estimate restoration dates 2 different times, and it's back to this Monday. And homeowners in Texas Corners are echoing the same thing for their homes, and we'll hear what they have to say coming up at 5. But for now, live in Oshtemo Township, David Horak, News 8.
David, thank you. We want to get a live update now from Consumers Energy on where restoration efforts are at this hour. Joining us now live is Consumer spokesperson Josh Pachorek.
Josh, thanks for joining us once again today. We appreciate it. It's been a very busy couple of days, but the work is certainly not done yet. What's the latest on restoration efforts?
Sure. Thanks for having me on again. So we've been able to restore about 90,000 impacted customers since this ice storm moved through late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning. So just about a third of all impacted customers have been restored in the first 36 hours. We've been able to bring on additional crews. So we have our crews from Michigan. We've also been able to bring in crews from 4 other states. We have over 500 crews currently working on the system, or 1,500 people. We're going to be working through the rest of today, through the night, and into the weekend to try to restore power for all of our remaining customers as quick as possible. We know how frustrating it is, especially heading into this weekend, if you still don't have power. I want our customers to know that these crew members, they're working 16-hour shifts, they're working through the night, and they're going to be working through the weekend to get the power restored for every last customer as quick as possible.
Well, Josh, we're a couple days removed from the storm. Where are the focus areas for your crews right now?
Sure. Well, if you look at our map, you'll see we still have a number of outages along that I-94 corridor. So down in Kalamazoo, the Jackson area, the Hillsdale area, those areas we saw at least a ½ inch of ice. And to put that in perspective, that's the amount of ice that was on trees and power lines is equivalent to adding the weight of a grand piano on those trees and power lines. And that's what caused so much of this damage. We have just over 8,000 down power lines as a result of this storm. So it packed quite a punch. It left behind a large amount of damage. And so what our crews are seeing when they get out there is very frequently they've been finding more damage than expected in these areas when they go to work on the restoration.
Okay. Certainly a lot of work yet to happen, and hopefully people can get their dates moved up even, hopefully to get out to some of those areas to help people. Josh, thanks so much for joining us once again.
Thanks so much.